In The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis, the Pevensey children are sent out into the country to the home of an old professor who was a very old man with shaggy white hair, which grew over most of his face as well as on his head, and they liked him almost at once. It's no wonder that the children should like this old professor so much, because he was a portrait of a professor whom Jack Lewis himself liked very much. He writes in his autobiography, Surprised by Joy, about going to stay with and study under a tutor whom he calls the Great Knock. This was Professor William T. Kirkpatrick, and Lewis describes him in Surprised by Joy like this. He was over 6 feet tall, very shabbily dressed, like a gardener, I thought, lean as a rake and immensely muscular. His wrinkled face seemed to consist entirely of muscles so far as it was visible, for he wore mustache and side whiskers. Now this man was to prove a very great influence upon the young Jack Lewis. He had a rigorous, logical mind, and he demanded that the young Lewis defend all of his statements as logical syllogisms. They spent hours every day studying Latin classics together and translating works of literature, as well as reading more modern books together. It was a blissful and idyllic existence for Jack Lewis, and it trained his mind to a high degree of philosophical rigor that would do him good in all of his apologetic writing for the rest of his life. Got a question about Narnia? Want me to cover another tidbit? Put it in the comments below and be sure to like and subscribe.